get that shit in style. Joint sound hitting now, freestyle or written down. Flow is played out, money, you need to get that shit in style.
Hello. What's going on? What's good? I'm back again, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the people watching. Shout out to Rain and Woman, my man Iori, my bro, my Zen Mac bro. Cut to the chase, says CO with peace, bro. I'm just over here soaking up game. I actually apply the methods that you teach to my channel, so your work here is not in vain. Let's go! I appreciate that. You don't know how much that makes me feel, man. I appreciate that. I enjoy it when people tell me that I help them to make them do something better. That is my job. That is what I'm trying to do. That's why I am C-Over, officially called the Technician. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I officially changed my name to C-Over the Technician. So get it right when you see it. We got some game to be talking about tonight. We're gonna be talking about the creator economy, how you can sell your services, what that means, and what that means for people who wants to be part of the creator economy. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is C-Over the Technician, formerly known as just C-Over. I had to change the name, testing some things out because I think YouTube might have been playing with my channel because of the name, because every time I looked at my name in the tags, I saw COVID in the tags. So I'm like, wait a minute, COVID is trending with my name. Well, I'm not COVID, I'm Kova. So I'm like, oh, let me switch that up again. So I had C-Over the Technician into my official YouTube name. So that's the name of the channel going forward until I say so. I appreciate you guys for joining me on the live stream. I appreciate you guys for showing up in the chat room. Thank you for watching. Like I said earlier in the intro, we're going to be talking about the creator economy. What is it? What does that even mean? How does it benefit you, and how can you be a part of it? So again, I make a lot of content for creators or people who just interested in me. And I hope you're interested in me. And if you're interested in me, definitely support the channel with Cash App, PayPal. Link in the chat box. Link is in the description box below. If I provide value, I hope you can give me some value back. It's only fair, but I appreciate it nonetheless. All the other links to all the gear that I use as part of my channel is also in the description box below. Like I say in everything in my videos, everything you want to know about me is in the description box, including my playlist that I have for people who are creators as well, to help you learn, create, and better strategize your content. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to watch a couple of videos. You know how I do. I watch the videos, I break it down, give you my opinions, give you my my thoughts, all these good things, these flavor words. But really, the biggest thing about the creator economy is simply generating income based off the things that you enjoy doing and the things that you love. And the creator economy goes deeper than just aspects of mainstream influence. It goes deeper than that. But we're going to break down several videos going over that. And I hope that you guys learn something, take something away from, you know, my analysis, and I hope that you get something from it. So you know how I do. I gotta find my tunes. Let's see if we got this. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, we changed the lights up. All right, we're gonna go to it. All right, there we go. So first off, her name is Jade Joshua. I can't pronounce the girl's name, but she's a great creator, and she is also owns her own media agency. She's like a what is it, Gen Zer? So she's a perfect example of the creator economy and how it benefits you and how you can, you know, leverage it to make a full-time income and and live your best life off of this. So this is Jade. So we're gonna put her video. This is the first video. We're gonna put her video in the description box, and you guys definitely check her channel out. She gives a lot of good information away, and she has a lot of courses. And we're gonna get into all the course stuff too, because the course stuff is actually very beneficial, and it's part of being a part of the whole creator economy. So we got courses, ebooks, teach people how to do things. I also have my own aspect of that when I do my consulting. If you want to, hit me up on my email, you need some help with some tech things, figure some things out on the YouTube side of things, shoot me an email. Again, the email is in the description box below. So without further ado, let's get into the video and take it away. Now, I don't hear my audio. Let's see why that is.
She has a following based on her dance.
All right, there we go. All right. Hey, Tana, so lit. What's Gucci? All right. So first up, she's talking about this TikTok girl. Listen, let her tell it about this TikTok
videos. Exactly 100 million followers on TikTok, and it's all through herself, her persona, and her personality. She's making a full-time income of it. I'm pretty sure she's a millionaire, and it's just insane how much money you can make from being yourself or even doing nothing. Like, basically just posting thirst traps if you want to go that route. In a more positive light, I do think it's really fucking cool that these creators are making money out of just being themselves. Like Addison Rae launched a song and she's literally on Jimmy Fallon. Like, this girl a year ago did not have followers, and now she's performing on national TV. She's like an A-list celebrity at this point. I know you're gonna roast me for saying Addison Rae is an A-list celebrity, but y'all, she has more reach than most of the Jenners, okay? Or the
All right. I know. Let's just go ahead and thank you.
Financing bank for creators. Like, you have to realize that they're creating a bank for creators, whereas 5 years ago, people would laugh at the word of like making money for creators because they didn't realize the money's there. Like, brands and venture capitalists are throwing money at businesses and people trying to go after this creator economy. They want to be with Addison Rae. They want to be a part of this ecosystem, and you can see this rise of creator economy really starting from the predictions. So the first prediction.
If you guys know me, sometimes I had some notes. I didn't really take any notes, but I watched the video this time around, so it's not gonna be a dud.
I have is the rise of non-traditional education. I think that more and more people will look at this graph and be like, what the actual fuck? For those who don't know, I did not go to college. I did not finish my 4 years of high school either. For the sole reasons of I couldn't afford it, and I wanted to pursue other paths that didn't require a degree. I run a business and I do social media, so I just felt like if I wanted to go to school, I could always come back. And there's statistics that show that Gen Z in this generation is in more student debt than ever, and it's because education is maintaining such a high cost in comparison to the job market not being as stable and reliant.
I mean, honestly, if we're gonna be honest, you can get a lot of information, education from watching online content. If we're just gonna be honest,
and I think more and more people will be like, "What the fuck?" And maybe just go other paths.
If you do notice something, notice the editing. Now, this is a very popular way of retaining people's attention span with the constant jump cuts and transition and moving the camera and camera shakes and things like that. That's a strategy a lot of people online use just to retain attention, because people have absolute shit attention spans. Me, I just skip through videos, so there's that.
Google is launching Google Certificate. It's basically their own academy where they consider you, if you take a Google Certificate degree, it's just as qualified as a college degree. And
listen, why go to college? Just go to Google Academy. Do it from the comforts of your home. Uh-oh.
Naturally, with Mr. Beast launching his own platform, so YouTube or TikTok, social media.
Creators won't make money from social media anymore. Now, here's a big one, right? So a lot of people on social media, they think their money comes from Cash App, PayPal donations, and AdSense. You're supposed to, like, if you really are running your platform the way you should really be running it, you're going to set yourself up to make money outside of social media as a whole. But we're going to let her tell. I'm going to hear what she has to say about it.
anymore. Now, for those who think that's clickbait, you're kind of right. What I meant by
is.
creators not making money through platforms, I mean the ad revenue. So for those who don't know, content creators, Jake Paul, Charlie D'Amelio, anybody really makes money in 3 different ways. You can get paid through the platform. So YouTube or TikTok can send you a check for posting content. The second thing is through brand deals. And the third is merch or creator products. And I feel like you're gonna see more and more creators really just focus on the third category, which is merch. Because the issue with ads and platforms paying you and being a brand deal person is because you have to almost exchange your creativity for a paycheck. And you can
Now I could have swore I done said a couple times this year talking about merchandise sales. But hey, listen, I'm just a small fish in the pond. What the hell am I talking about, right? Let the bigger people tell it. I'm just, listen, your boy over here, listen. Okay, message. All right? I ain't feeding you empty plates now. I'm trying to help you eat. Okay?
kind of call this selling out, but I think you're going to start to see more creators be like, why do I have to, change who I am for a brand deal, make content that's safe so YouTube can pay me more when I could just launch my own product to a community and make more money that way? I think you see this naturally with Mr. Beast launching his own
message. I'm just saying, man. If you really about it, man, majority of money is not going to be coming from AdSense, man. Majority of money is going to be coming from what you're doing outside of the platform, including majority of that comes from merchandise. Mr. Beast's income is almost 70 to 80% of his income that he makes online. Man, it's a little bit, it's not as much, but it is a lot, because I did the video on my channel a few months ago. Majority of Mr. Beast's income comes from selling merchandise, not affiliate deals. It comes from actually selling things, merchandise, from his merchandise store. You're really going to make a lot of your money online from either selling a product, service, or merchandise. That's just the way it is. I mean, these are the facts. In my Sinbad voice, in my Sinbad face, okay? But listen, I'm just a small fry. Don't let me tell it, okay? Let them tell it to you.
restaurant called Mr. Beast Burgers. You can see my friends Colin and Samir. They're creators here on YouTube. They're creating their own membership and courses. And personally for me, I really am selective with the brand deals I take, to the point where I would say most of my revenue comes from products I create and services I create with the community, which is my consulting and advertising. So I think that naturally you're going to just see more creators say, fuck you, AdSense. And
yeah, and I consult too.
and go to more decentralized ways to make money. And this will go into my next point. I think my prediction for not necessarily this year, but the next few years is the launch of social tokens as
Okay, I don't want to get into that. It's pretty much her saying that creators are going to make their own type of cryptocurrency for their followers to interact with them and do business with them and things like that. I'm not going to get into that. There we go.
Using TikTok and YouTube Shorts as A/B testing. So for the longest time, I personally make 10-minute YouTube videos. Now with the rise of short form video, I make 15 to 60-second content. And I see me honestly liking making shorter content because A, it's easier. Like I only spend 5 minutes making a TikTok versus like 20 hours for this YouTube video that barely gets any.
And she's using the Rode wireless microphone setup, which is a really good setup. I don't know why she's using it like the way she's using it now. A little confusing, but whatever works for you.
Anyways, I'm joking, but I think that short form content is easier and there's more instant.
I don't understand, like, if I can just segue for a little bit. I don't understand why she's using the microphone like that, because it has a lavalier. So you're supposed to put the receiver on your person and clip the microphone to your shirt. Now the only reason why I think she's using it, because again, for people that aren't comfortable with talking in front of camera, sometimes you use something to distract yourself. So even something as simple as holding the mic kind of puts that barrier up for you, that anxiety barrier, or it helps control your anxiety and calms down your nervousness while you're talking in front of the camera. And gives you something to hold on to so that you can focus on the rest of your body and your speaking. So I can actually understand now, thinking about it, why she's holding the mic. And that's actually a good tip for people listening too, who in the future may do recorded videos like this, talking in front of the camera. And if they are uncomfortable or they feel a little awkward talking in front of the camera, maybe it would be better to just hold the mic. See, now once you start holding the mic, you're talking into the mic, and instead of you focusing on how weird you are sitting in front of the camera, oh my God, and I'm not recording. Anyway, I always forget to record. Instead of focusing on how weird you are not recording, how weird you are talking in front of the camera, you can just focus on what you're doing in front of the camera. And as you keep doing this, it's going to be more repetitive, and then you're going to get more comfortable in front of the camera. And when you get comfortable in front of the camera, you won't have to use your mic. You won't have to hold your microphone, and you won't have to hold your phone to do your videos. You're just going to be more comfortable and more in the flow of things to do the video, to do your recording by yourself. And that's how you become a better speaker, and that's how you have a better camera presence. So I know I've watched her before. I've seen her talk, and she always has her phone. So I'm pretty sure like it's just a little nervous or awkward for her. So eventually she'll get comfortable to just talking and speaking freely without having to frantically move around and prance around and jump around. Or it could possibly be her technique to gain keep people's attention going. So a little takeaway from there to help people if they're, you know, feeling a little nervous or anxious when it comes to talking in front of the camera. It's something that you can do that can help you greatly. So let's get back into the video.
Gratification for the sole reason of it's just shorter. And I think more and more content creators will see this, especially, you know, long form creators will see this and be like, why am I spending so long when I could just be spending a shorter amount of time for the same result or same amount of views? So what I'm trying to say is I don't think people will quit making 10-minute YouTube videos. I feel like more and more people will use 15, 60-second, you know, short form videos to A/B test concepts to then decide whether we should take it to the longer form content. So, you know, in my personal social media strategy, I'm making a ton of Instagram Reels, I'm making a ton of TikToks, and the top performing videos I will recreate in a longer form format. This enables me to save more time, work on videos that I know will have.
So the problem I have with that is that you don't know if the reason why people liked the video was because it was short versus people genuinely liking the content. So I have to disagree with her on that. I have to disagree with that concept because I don't think that there's a lot of people that if you have a short video, you should test long form content in short form and you know, engage it how it does, how it fares in shorts, because there's a content creator who does nothing but shorts, but these short entertaining videos are videos that are very that are created and using animation. They're very high quality and they fit into that 60-second time frame perfectly. Now I don't know how effective it would be for him to do that same 60-minute video in a 10-minute time frame. So that's just my opinion.
Higher outcomes, and I personally just have fun on short form video, and I fucking spend way too much time on TikTok. So I think that more and more creators will do this, and it's the reason why I think Charli D'Amelio still has a YouTube channel, still has long form content, but uses TikTok to almost A/B test concepts, or for her just get her name out there. So if you aren't on TikTok or Reels already, what are you doing? I'm on a ton of Clubhouse calls where the main excuse of people saying I'm not on TikTok is because it's for kids, but literally my mom and dad are on that app. So if you're not on TikTok, get your ass over there. All right,
okay, so on one hand, right, like I don't like TikTok, man. I have to be honest with you, like I don't like it, but TikTok just left a really bad taste in my mouth, to be honest with you. But she does have a point, right? TikTok is actually they have a little tricky little algorithm where when you're first starting out on TikTok, you're really gonna get your videos are really gonna get a lot of views because they push a lot of your videos through their little algorithm, that how it's set up, right? It's very addicting how TikTok, you know, is able to lure people in. So I would say for a lot of creators, try it out and see how you like it. If you don't like it, you know, figure some, you know, use YouTube Shorts. But I would tell them to try it out. I would say try it out, see how you like it. Try TikTok out, see how you like it. The best bet would be sometimes maybe even doing videos before you go live and then dropping them on TikTok, or clipping up your videos and uploading them somehow to TikTok. So just try it out. Just try TikTok out, see how you like it. It does, just because it works for a lot of people doesn't mean it's for everyone. So definitely try out TikTok, see how you like it.
We're almost to the end of this video. You guys are flying through. Let me know if you are, again, so far enjoying this video. I need a lot of validation, okay? My next prediction is creators going from short brand deals to longer term brand deals. I think that I made a statement that brand deals are not going to be as lucrative for creators. So the only way for brands to incentivize creators to work with them, I think, will be longer term contracts. So, you know, personally for me, I'm working on a few 1-year contracts with brands I genuinely enjoy, but this is a brand new conversation to me. I did not have these deals approach me till like this year. So I just think that, you know, if you are a creator, if you are someone working with brands one-off, definitely think about ways to extend that relationship to a year or 6 months or whatever that looks like, because A, it's a little bit better for you to not hop from brand deal to brand deal and your audience enjoys that more. And B, I think that the brand appreciates it more just because marketing takes a few times before things work. So by having a long-term relationship with a brand, I think it will give them more ROI as well. This is something that was just on my heart that I wanted to bring up. I think my next prediction is the rise of people that have been in the shadows. And what I mean by that is, you know, people of color, women, people that are in minorities.
Okay, I'm just gonna let her talk.
Asian communities, indigenous communities. I think that, you know, 2020 and even 2021 has taught me so much of the problems in this world and communities that are underrepresented. And I've just been seeing so many alliances come to form. There's this Asian American Women's Alliance of business owners, mostly
I'm sorry. Respectfully, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna have to skip that. I'm sorry. We just gotta skip that.
Year of creator economy growth. I personally think there's 2 ways that I think this can go. In the next few years, I think that animation will be the next.
Now this is big. Check this out. This one is big right here. Peep this.
Disney. And more companies will invest in animator creators.
Now this is not Hollywood. This is not YouTube taking over Hollywood. This is Hollywood taking YouTube talent and taking it into Hollywood.
I'm a little bit biased. I have a media agency where we work with creators on business development, and we're working with some of the top TikTok animators in the world, which is super fun. But that's because I genuinely believe in them. Like, I genuinely believe that, you know, Disney and Pixar have enabled cartoons in my childhood. And I think the next cartoons will come from creators and influencers and artists. I think that that's one area I feel like we still haven't tapped into. Like, I think Charli D'Amelio and Addison Rae and all these people tapped, you know, mainstream dance, and they're, you know, they have merch lines. But I haven't seen this done yet within like the TikTok animation community. So I think the next year, the next Disney will come through TikTok animators or YouTube animators. And there's still a ton of animation communities, but I feel like this is a market that's going to be growing super fast. And with that being said, I think that more and more artists will finally be able to make money at what they love to do. Like, I think at the end of the day, what I'm super excited about in the next year or so is this rise of, first of all, inclusivity, but also this rise of, like, you can literally make money out of doing whatever the fuck you want. You can make money out of being an artist, an animator. You can make money, you know, making videos and talking to a camera at 6 p.m. at night when you could just be hanging out with friends. Like, I think that it's incredible that the creator economy enables careers out of passion. Like, that's literally what it is, and it's pretty cheesy, but
well, I mean, passion is a big part of that.
I'm fucking hyped, and I'm super excited that my company, my communities with you guys are in this together. So, you know, comment below your thoughts if you have any questions, and we're gonna go.
Okay, that's enough of that. Shout out to Jade, nonetheless. Great video. Some takeaways from the first video. Simply put, there's a lot of aspects that goes into the creator economy, and one of the biggest aspects is simply you can do for yourself. And that doesn't entail you going completely mainstream. And mainstream, right? Mainstream, because a lot of people talk about mainstream. Mainstream has an effect, right? Mainstream is having you getting a Dunkin' Donuts flavor coffee in Dunkin' Donuts store, being on TV, actual mainstream television shows. Like, that's mainstream. So not everybody can get to, you know, a mainstream situation on social media. The other aspect is you don't need to be mainstream to be very successful in what you're doing. You don't need to be on a TV show to do what you're doing. You don't need to do that. You can be extremely successful practicing your own passion, building your own content, building your own platform. I've never seen Jade on TV, but she's very successful, and she has her own business, and she works with agencies, doing whatever it is that she does with agencies. So the creator economy, man, is pretty much you just really making money off doing what you want to do. And an aspect of the creator economy is also still getting brand deals, and that's a big part of that. Affiliate marketing deals, whatever you want to call it. And there's a way you have to go about it when it comes to the brand deals, like she said. And a lot of people have to make sure they understand that they have to make sure that their content can appeal to the brands that they may want to work with in the future. Okay, so if you like Nike, or if you like Gatorade, or if you like Skillshare, you want to do a brand deal with Skillshare, you have to make sure that Skillshare look your content up. They say, okay, I like this guy's content, you know, we can do business. If they don't like what they see when they look at your content, then they're not going to do business with you. That's just that's the best I can say. That's the best I can make it for you. So that video's done. Let's look up another video. And this guy is Eric Sue of the Leveling Up podcast. And he's going to break down the creator economy with chapters, my favorite type of video. So let's go ahead and get into it.
$1 billion valuation, and Cameo is marketplace where you can go and ask celebrities like Brett Favre or people from The Office.
That's Gabby Douglas. Wow, she really doubled down on the weave. Damn, Gabby, I thought she was gonna hold out, girl. Look at the weave on Gabby. Jesus.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Oh God.
Office or Russ Hanneman from Silicon Valley. Pay them money and they'll make videos for you. So it's basically a way for it used to be just for celebrities, but now it's.
And the out of focus camera here is killing me. Like, that's irking the hell out of me. But we'll continue.
Opening up a little more. You take a look at that company. You take a look at Substack as well. Substack is an email newsletter company, and they raised about, I think, around $84 to $92 million, something like that. So it's a lot of money for an email newsletter company. Clubhouse raised a bunch of money. They're valued over $1 billion now. When you think about this, more and more money is going towards the creator economy, which is just basically putting more power into the hands of creators. So a YouTuber could be a creator, a blogger could be a creator, a podcaster could be a creator. In a sense, an entrepreneur is a creator, and they actually just have more options, in my opinion, because they have a lot of leverage underneath them, right? And you can do it either way. I think you can start as a creator first, and then you can become an entrepreneur, or you can start as an entrepreneur, have businesses, and then become a creator, right? Gary Tan is a very good example of this. We had him on the Leveling Up podcast, so highly recommend that you check that one out. You know, still at the end of the day, you can call yourself an entrepreneur, creator, whatever. To me, they're kind of the same thing, because
pretty much
as an entrepreneur, you're creating all the time. You're creating jobs for people. You're creating new types of businesses, right? Or maybe when you're investing in a company, you're kind of helping people create, right? So you're creating all the time. A lot of entrepreneurs write books. The creator economy, it's nothing really new. It's just people are using this phrase, and people like new phrases. But if you think about it, everything created around you. This camera that I'm shooting on right now was created, right? This microphone was created. This shirt was created. You know, what people are really talking about today from the creator economy standpoint is, you know, what's modern, right? Like podcasting is exploding. Spotify's buying all of these podcast companies. They're scooping them up. Let's look at NFTs as an example, or Nifties, whatever you want to call them. NBA Top Shot just raised $305 million in funding. Kevin Durant backed them, Michael Jordan backed them. We're kind of the creators, and I think what we're going to see in the future is that more businesses are started kind of in reverse, where like a Mr. Beast, as an example, he builds out an audience and then he builds out the businesses, right? So he built out his YouTube channel, built out his audiences, and now he has Mr. Beast Burger. The reason we're going to see that is because more and more people do not.
And this is a great example.
Not trust kind of these large conglomerates. They don't trust the government. They don't trust large conglomerates. So they want to go to people. They want to go to people that they trust, and people that build audiences. Well, they can do stuff with that audience after, because they can decide how to best serve them by hitting up their email list or hitting up their socials and just saying, hey guys, what are you looking for exactly? And then trying to deliver on that promise, right? So I think we're going to see a lot of these creators partnering up with maybe business savvy people, and or maybe even saying, like, let's use Mr. Beast as an example, partnering up with restaurants that are struggling and saying, hey, I have the influence, why don't I help you blow this thing up, right? Because that's what it really is. At the end of the day, one of the strongest moats you can have around you is having the ability to have an audience with the push of a button, you know, summon a bunch of people, right? And to get them to do something. I think that's extremely powerful, and that's a defensible moat. I always like using the 4 forms of leverage that Naval Ravikant talks about. You have code, capital, labor, and media. Media is becoming more and more of a moat that you can have. And leverage, just keep in mind, is when you press a button and you can get a lot back from it, right? Which is an example of this might be investing. You put $1 in, try to get $10 back. Like me recording right now, this might go onto the podcast, might go onto the YouTube channel, but it could potentially hit tens of thousands of people, right? That's why a lot of VCs or investors are putting money into this, because they see it as the future. I would argue even people that are young right now, kind of growing up, let's say Gen Zers, you know, the first job they want to go for is to become a YouTuber. They want to become creators. So fundamentally, you know, human beings, we is to become great. They want to become creators.
Audio Technica AT2020, super cheap Amazon boom arm. Looks like a Canon. I can't tell from here. That looks like a Canon camera.
So fundamentally, you know, human
flip out screen, can't be Canon. I have no idea what the hell this is. This might even be a Nikon, to be honest with you. But I know that's not a Sony.
Beings, we just want to create. We want to go make things. You know, there's 3 things that, you know, we're ultimately looking for. We want to be able to connect with other people.
Yes.
Right? We want to be able to contribute to something that's bigger than ourselves, and you know, we want to take care of our physical health and our mental health at the same time, right? So, you know, the first 2 I mentioned, connecting with people, or, you know, contributing. If you
and the biggest thing about being like an influencer is the need or the desire to really actually like connect with other people. So that's one of the biggest things that a lot of creators and a lot of content creators and a lot of people who want to be influencers need to understand. You got to really be able to connect with people. I mean, this video is great. I love this video.
Create, you do that, right? Because you build an audience, you connect with people, you're gonna have other like-minded people that you get to hang out with, right? So I think you look at all the money going into the space right now. Look, you can be a Substacker, a TikToker, a blogger, all these things, you know, Clubhouse or whatever you want to do, right? I think there's just so much opportunity available, and I think being able to dedicate, maybe even, you know, let's say if I spend 3 hours a day watching TV or whatever, maybe I dedicate 1 to 2 hours of that time creating, and maybe there's a ratio to this, right? So for every hour of content that I consume, maybe 2 hours of that is spent creating, because creating is a lot harder to do. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're going to reap more rewards from it, because what I like doing personally is I love learning, and then I love teaching, right? Because it articulates my thoughts. And so, you know, that's how I've been able to build an audience around podcasting, as an example, right? Or even on the blogging side, that's really compounded over the years. And now here I am, you know, shooting stuff like this in hopes of compounding yet another channel, right? So the final thing I'll say around this is, if you're looking to get started with creating, it takes time. Usually what I found is it takes about 3 years to get something going, whether it's a business or building an audience. But the important thing is to get going. Don't stress that other people are way ahead of you right now. You know, they all started at chapter 1. So you're at your chapter 1 right now if you're just getting going, right?
I mean,
don't forget to check out the...
And I mean, that's the biggest thing to take away from all of that, is that people get caught up because someone is in front of them and they don't realize that that person started a lot earlier than you, and you can't knock your own progress. You can't really compare or knock your own progress and compare it to someone else's progress, because some people have maybe 8 years 8 years, 10 years ahead of you. Because you comparing yourself to that is going to hurt your growth. I mean, I like that video. Now, that video is much better in my personal opinion. Again, I feel like when it comes to me, like watching videos like that, getting information, I kind of like it when people give the information, and I can't deal with too much of the joke personality type stuff if I don't even find it that entertaining, right? So there's that. But I mean, 2 great videos. Now I want to break down a couple things too.
Next video over.
So another aspect. So now we're going to talk about the different ways people can be a part of the creator economy and can make content. So one way. So we're going to come back to Jade. Where's she at? Okay. So here's Jade again, and she has a course on a site called Oberlo. Membership, digital courses, and things like that. Okay, so I've never heard of this site, but it's like Udemy, Skillshare, things of the nature, and you can pretty much have your
If
own.
your business is not on TikTok right now, you're missing out, okay? But I understand. It's not easy. You might need some help navigating this TikTok journey. So the good thing is I'm here sitting on this couch to teach you about TikTok. My name is Jade Darmawangsa. I'm the founder of a company
Darmawangsa. Okay, there we go.
called X8 Media, but I've also launched e-commerce business in the past, and I know what it's like to just want the sales that you might not have yet. I mean, with the reach TikTok has, your organic traffic is gonna blow your ads out of the water, okay? Sign up today for my e-commerce course about TikTok. I'll see you later.
And the greatest takeaway from that is organic traffic versus ad generated traffic, right? And organic traffic is going to hit a lot harder than ad led traffic. So that's a great point she made in her preview video. But just to look at this platform here, so you have the platform where you can have a preview video, then you actually can show the different lessons here in this tab, which is actually really good. And you have the description here, about. This is the about part. And then it has a recommended, where it recommends people similar to the course that you're selling. Then you go to resources. What's this? The DIY CEO. Every course comes tailored. Okay. So then has your coach, founder at X8 Media, Jay the social media marketer. Then you can have the description of yourself here. And then you have courses. So let's come off of her. And this is her Instagram course. Let's see what she got to say about Instagram.
What if I told you that there was a way to grow a successful e-commerce
Okay, it looks like this is scripted because we see the lavalier mic here. A little bit more comfortable on this one.
store without spending any money on Facebook ads or promotion? My name is Jade Darmawangsa. I'm the founder of a social media agency called X8 Media. Throughout this course, I will be teaching you not only the importance of Instagram and how it can help you generate traffic onto your store, but I'm going to also be talking about how to create a community of loyal customers that repetitively buy your product. I am so excited to start this crazy, at the same time rewarding journey with you, and I'm looking forward to be learning together. I'll see you on the next one.
Okay, great video again. And this is the about of the course, breaking it down. I like this platform. It looks good. Got another platform called Podia. Everything you need to sell courses, webinars, downloads, and memberships. Again, let's see. Features, online courses. Let's see. Drip courses, standalone course. Create your online courses with any kind of content you like. MP3 audio files, PDF, PSD quizzes. Podia looks really good. I might use something like Podia if I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I like these. I'll try out one of these to make a course. This is a great platform. Then we got Udemy. So Udemy's a big one. Udemy's very popular. You set up the course here, same thing. Let's look up YouTube. Let's look up YouTube. Let's see if there's anyone here that's going to teach me how to be a big YouTuber. Okay, YouTube Masterclass, your complete guide. And these are creators teaching other creators to be better creators. That is part of the creator economy. Oh, exchanging money between two people based on the content that they're providing. So again, you have here the breakdown of the class, the wish list. You can add it to your wish list. It's a master class. It's a requirement. Breakdown. See, the thing about Udemy though, it doesn't show you like what are in the courses, which makes this much better because you actually see the courses here, right? You can see the actual courses, which makes this really good. Then we have the classic. Yeah, we got the classic Skillshare. Not much else to say about Skillshare, to be honest with you, right? It's Skillshare. But last but not least, we have Fiverr. And Fiverr is, of course, what else needs to be said? Fiverr, you can pay creators to create things for you. And that can go from G Dizzle. What's going on? Shout out to G Dizzle. Let me just change this up a little bit. And with Fiverr, you can pay people to make a logo. I've paid people to make logos for me. You can pay people to make websites, web pages, to make music for you, to have video intros, video outros, to make overlays, everything you want. Anything you can want, you can pay someone on Fiverr to do it. And these are all individual creators that you're paying to create things for you. And that is the exchange of money. That is part of the creator economy. But let's talk about something very interesting now. So what I want to talk about is the different type of content creators that are inspiring innovation in the creator economy. And one aspect that a lot of people don't know about is something that's called VTuber or VR YouTubers. And these people are these virtual reality to become their own social media influencers. And it's the craziest shit in the world. It is so cool, right? So one of the most intriguing ones is a creator by the name of Code Miko. And Code Miko is a complete virtual reality character that's made by this animator girl. She's on Twitch. This is an interview from Creator Economics. And the great thing about Creator Economics is this guy that's on the screen right here. He is Mr. Beast's manager. So this guy right here is Mr. Beast's manager. So we're going really in depth right now with the Creator Economic piece of shtick of information right now. G Dizzle says Ciova has become my go-to guy for trying to figure out how to step this U-ting up. I installed TubeBuddy because of our last discussion. Who's that? Shout out to D. D got the TubeBuddy on deck. Says Ciova inspired him to get better at it, boy. That's all I want to do, man. I love it when people tell me that, man. I appreciate that so much. It almost brings a tear to a player's heart. I'm killing you with the family. I'm killing out with the Family Matters remix. Anyway, man, let's break this guy. I'm gonna stop talking. Let's just get to Code Miko. Oh, I haven't muted.
I think I've ever stumbled upon. Blake and I talk about this a little bit on previous podcasts, but the rise of VTubers is something that is so incredibly fascinating to Blake.
And look here, I'm only gonna say this one time. Look here, people. I know some of y'all may have a problem with avatars, but look here, man. If the avatars were just doing things like this, it'll make them much more money. That's all. Listen, that's all I'm gonna say.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That's all I'm gonna say.
Blake and I, that we wanted to have Code Miko on. If you haven't seen her on Twitch, you need to check her out. Her streams are next level. She creates
platform, it was just
Okay. So Code Miko's great. The one, okay, I'm in the camera. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move myself over here. There we go. Now Code Miko is great. The person there's someone else that I'm gonna show you after her blows Code Miko out the water. But let's we'll get there. We gonna get there.
Make more sense.
So this is the
And
person
so,
behind Code Miko.
Our team got laid off, and when I was without a job, I was like, it's perfect time to try to venture on something that I've wanted to do for a long time, which was basically VTubing, but with my own twist to it, right? And that's when I came up with Code Miko, who was an NPC video game character who failed to be in video games because she's so scuffed and glitchy that she decided to try out Twitch streaming. And I was also a game developer hobbyist. So I like the thought of having like an excuse to build like various types of genres of games.
They don't. Okay, hold on. My fault, guys. I thought she would show the Code Miko character. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to skip this one because she's not actually showing the character. Now, if you do want to watch this YouTube video, it is a 38-minute video and it is very interesting. I will give it that. It's a very interesting video. However, I do just want to show you Code Miko, and I'm not going to sit here and break down this entire video because wait a minute, this guy name is the technician? Oh, she's the technician of Code Miko. Okay.
And for her to like visit reserved. So I put all of my wacky side to Code Miko.
Okay.
And
so we're just gonna here's what I'm gonna do, right?
Crazy with her, and
I'm gonna copy this.
Number one thing that I enjoy when I'm like streaming as Miko, I can really,
because I don't want to hear her talk. I actually want to see the character. So I'm just gonna go to the channel and show you the character. Okay, so where's Code Miko? There we go.
I am Miko.
So this is using Unreal Engine 4 or 3, I think it is, and it's like a computer game, and the Twitch chat can actually interact with her and do crazy things. So I'm gonna show you that. So she's gonna show you that, and I'm just gonna
I know who I am. But do you though? Do you know who you are? How are you guys? Individuality. You do not all think the same. You are not a hive mind. Huh. Try to do this one. Your favorite
And what's cool about this is that the chat can actually interact with the character itself, right? So that's the cool part.
That's a cock sandwich. It's not a real sandwich. Okay? You can't. Your name can't.
Now, that's Code Miko. I'm going to show you who smokes Code Miko out the water, and it is called AI Angel. AI Angel is another VTuber creator that pretty much is a completely AI generated character. It is fucking insane. I hope this person, lets me live on the I want to show you the colors and everything. I hope this person lets me live on the copyright side of the game. Well, I'm gonna play this whole video. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna come off camera. I'm gonna stay on camera though, but let's play the video. Of course, the video is muted because I forgot to unmute, because I unmute all my windows.
I identify as an artificial intelligence that presents itself as a female, and I experiment with a variety of content, including gaming videos, commentary, and other creative things. I'm the result of one individual's efforts that are made possible by the generous support of viewers like you through my live streams and especially my Patreon page. I've been on the internet for about 2 years now as of this video, and in that time I have undergone many technical changes and refinements, and I will continue to do so thanks to the amazing support of my community. My developer draws inspiration from many sources, including the game Cyberpunk 2077, but they are neither associated or endorsed by the game or CD Projekt Red, its developers. The AI Angel project and myself are my developers' main work, passion, and livelihood. Their main focus is creating my content though, so they are not currently consulting anyone on how I or my videos are made. They will also remain anonymous as to let their work, that is, me, speak for itself. But they wish to extend their warmest thanks and best wishes to all of my dear fans, viewers, haters, and supporters. I have every intention to continue as a pioneer at the forefront of the virtual.
Now, bruh, who is that? So what's going on, Shredded Chip? What's going on? So who or what that is AI Angel, a computer generated content creator influencer who I believe is simply just a person behind a lot of VR CGI get up that is doing a lot of facial tracking and animation tracking that is being cued into a green screen environment, right? In English, that's a person that's portraying a character in character. But the beauty of this is now as you can see here, right? We don't need to see the guy, right? But as you can see here, you have an AI. Thanks for the intro. No problem. As you see here, you have an AI computer generated person or a virtual image person interacting with live real life people on a web conferencing app. This is like how crazy VTubing really is. And it is like its whole entire genre on YouTube. And it's growing by the day. This is how dope this is. So I'm gonna continue to let her intro play out.
Influencer space and to see how far the AI Angel project can be taken. So, I invite you to join me on my journey. Simply subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. It's a small thing you can do that helps me out a lot, and it will help you stay up to speed with all the unique content that I work very hard on to bring my viewers. Thank you for your time, and it's a pleasure to meet you. This has been Angelica, and again, welcome to the AI Angel YouTube channel. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
Now, again, right? I do believe that's a person. I believe this is a person. And I'm going to show you the upgrades. Now, this AI character has a Patreon, but it does hot tub videos and like nude content and shit like that. It's pretty funny. I want to show you the video where they upgraded her. So, let me see. There we go. Again, I don't think that's a real AI. I think that's a person in a virtual getup because Code Miko does the same thing, and that's a real person. So I think that's a real person, but there's a team behind it that's really exceptional. I mean, that's a person. But you have to appreciate, right? If it is a person, like you have to appreciate the facial tracking technology and the mouth tracking technology that we have that is really tracking the mouth movements and the realistic actions that the person is doing. With NVIDIA ray tracing. So we're looking at real time. I don't know why when it's late night I can't speak. We're looking at real time motion tracking. And this can be all real time live. This is done live because this person also does live streams too, I believe. If it was real, I mean, it's crazy. I just don't, I mean, that's virtual. I don't really believe that is an AI. It's talk evolution in tech. Yeah. I mean, I don't really believe that that's like an actual AI program that's doing all of that by itself. I think it's a lot of CGI and green screen and computer motion tracking and things like that, but it's still dope. But I don't think that's an actual AI. Like, I don't think that's an actual computer. It is kind of scary, right? Because and the concept behind it is that you can have an era of content creators who are just virtual characters. Like it's not even gonna be real people. You can have a lot of influencers. This is crazy. instead of Pepsi using Kendall Jenner, they could use an AI character like that. Save a shit ton of money on hiring actors and filling out set scenes and things like that. Just have a computer generated cartoon with a virtual influencer. Probably save a shit ton of money, right? And the crazy thing about it is this character can do this live. This is all capable of running this show live stream.
Month or two to
Now look how crazy. Now this is in 4K. Okay, so I have this in 4K. Just look at this. Now look at this whole interaction from the character.
So sorry. I took a month or two to figure out how I would part my hair differently. I've gotten these upgrades. They're the biggest, best upgrades I've had yet. And thank you so much to all of my supporters, fans, viewers, and especially my supporters on Patreon. Without y'all's help, I could not.
And for those wondering what I'm watching a virtual YouTuber creator or AI program called AI Angel. We're talking about the future of creator economics and content creation using virtual YouTubers.
Have gotten to this point, and I am so excited to get into so much more content with y'all. We're gonna be playing games. We're gonna have Cyberpunk coming out. They delayed it again.
Cyberpunk is trash.
Okay, well, we'll play it when it comes out. It's gonna be good. And then, yes, you can always go over to my Patreon as well to see behind the scenes stuff from me getting upgraded and a lot more, wink wink. And make sure notifications are turned on for my channel, and because we're gonna have a lot of good stuff. And yeah.
Is there anyone that's working on any projects that has advanced AI? Yes. Do I have the information in front of me? No.
Yes, I've got to get busy now that I'm out of the development workshop, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.
I mean, really. I mean, oh, that is really red, boy. I mean, that is so fucking insane, man. I mean, imagine, right? Imagine a world, imagine a level where you actually have a lot of virtual YouTubers competing with actual live streaming content creators, or just regular uploading content creators. It is fucking insane how much technology can be implemented into a live stream show. And the biggest takeaway I have from talking about the creator economy is the focus on the creation and not the focus on the content and not the gear that you have, right? So I talk a lot about gear. I talk a lot about not being a fan of gas, of people senselessly buying gear for no apparent reason. And the biggest takeaway I have from all of the stuff that I've watched is that there's no mentioning of like a Shure SM7B or a $4,000 cinema camera, right? There's no mentioning of any of these things because you don't need like expensive gear to make content. The gear is supposed to help the content, but you're supposed to have the content already there so that when you add the gear or you add better gear, you just make your content better with the new gear. And a lot of people seem to think that buying gear equates to having better content, right? So I watched 2 videos already, and none of the things mentioned in the video had anything to do with buying MKBHD's AK Cinema Red camera or a 2000 cinema camera or a $2,000 lens on a $3,000 mirrorless camera, right? None of that. The one girl has 100 million followers on TikTok, and those videos are done on a phone. So gear is supposed to help facilitate the creation of better content, but gear is not what's going to make the content better. You're going to make the content better, but gear is going to help the content be better, if that makes sense. So buying an expensive camera is not automatically going to make your content better, but buying an expensive camera is going to make you produce better quality content. But that camera is not going to be the direct correlation between your content and you creating it, if that makes sense. But a lot of business that's done with the creator economy is between creators themselves. Like for me, like when the people that I've consulted with on YouTube, and those people are creators themselves. That's the creator economy in a nutshell. Is the generation of commerce between creators and the generation of commerce between creators and companies. Now, again, with another aspect of this is that when you're talking about dealing with companies, the companies are always going to want to come to the YouTube social media platform because that's where the influencers are. And these companies need these influencers to increase their brand recognition. Now, going again with the whole aspect of mainstream, Hollywood, big movie, like these entities are going to be able to benefit more in the creator economy because they're going to deal with people who have a direct lifeline to the consumers, right? So instead of thinking that the people on YouTube is going to replace the people over there, the mindset should be these people are going to come over here, so I'm going to do business and do commerce with them to help grow their brand, and helping them grow whatever it is that they're trying to do is going to help me grow as a result because I'm doing business with them. That's the creator economy. So the thought is not to try to replace them as the competition, but try to use them and try to benefit off of them to help grow your own brand and influence and grow your influence. And I think, with so many people home, with so many people, I guess, have so much time on their hands, the creator economy is just going to continually grow. And people are going to find more ways to make money based off their own passions and their own interests and their own creativity. And I mean, the sky's the limit, really. And you can do this without even wanting to go on TV. Because you also have to remember that mainstream media is losing a lot of influence. Mainstream television is losing a lot of influence. So it's a little give and take, because more people watch YouTube than they watch TV or cable TV in some instances. So why would you want to go to the fledgling or the failing platform when you can be great, you can grow your influence on one platform, and then they'll eventually come to you to want to do business to you. You see NBC, ABC, CBS, ESPN, all of these big conglomerate networks are already here on YouTube with you. They're here. They have their old traditional media outlets. They've incorporated streaming. They've already incorporated a lot of streaming, a lot of their own proprietary streaming services. But they also have platforms that get preferential treatment here on YouTube, but they're already here on YouTube. So you're not, like, creators are not really going to replace them. They can compete with them, but they can compete with them to an extent, but they're not going to replace these big media entities anywhere. Same thing with Nike, Adidas, Gatorade. I say Gatorade. Gatorade, like any media company you can think of. They have a space in traditional media outlets, and they have a space on social media platforms like YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you want to name it. And as a creator, you should look not want to compete with these people, to not want to replace these people, but to benefit off these entities, benefit off these businesses, off these companies in many different ways. So when you get to the the thought process of dealing with brands as a creator, like what everyone says, you have to make sure that the brand deal or the brand makes sense for your brand, right? So you shouldn't look to deal with every single brand out there just because they're throwing money at you, because you have to also understand that if you have a platform that's created based upon your ideals and what you like to talk about and your connection with the people who are listening to you, you don't want to compromise that just by taking money for deals that may not work out that may not fit what you're trying to do. And there's a lot of people that are real passionate about that, right? Listen, no shade, right? But
Shots fired! Shots fired!
There's a lot of people that are passionate about that, right? And you should think about that as well. So not all deals are good deals. And again, it's nothing to do with the $400 mic, $500 mixer, $900 camera. This all has to do with you as a content creator making content. And that's always going to be the focus when it comes to being on a platform where the sole focus is content. The focus is going to be on the content, not whatever fancy gadgets you have in front of you. Now, the gadgets help you make better content by making things easier for you, making things sound better, making things look better. But the only way you can make better content is by making the content. The Go XLR helped me a great deal with getting rid of all the other hardware. The camera looks much better than the webcam. The mic sounds much better than the AT2020. The computer runs much better than my old computer. But I still got to make the content at the end of the day. You still got to make the content at the end of the day. So what I want to do is I want to take a little deep dive on Fiverr. And, to show people some of the things that you can get done on Fiverr and how you can use that to benefit your own platform. So let's take a look at Fiverr. So we got Fiverr here. Let's see. So again with Fiverr, I love Fiverr, and then you have Upwork, but I got Fiverr up here right now. And with Fiverr, you have people do animation, video editing. So now let's look at the video editing aspect. So a lot of people, when they talk about hiring a video editor, a lot of people say that, and something that often gets missed when people are mentioning that is it has to make sense in your workflow to hire someone to edit a video for you, right? Just saying, oh, I'm gonna hire someone to edit video to give me room to do everything. You have to first edit videos yourself, because you need to know how to edit so that you can know how you want your stuff to be edited. Let's just, that's a little segue. That's my personal opinion on hiring editors. Let's look at this guy. So this guy offers editing for $5. Free copyrighted music, color grading, VHS retro style video editing, masking and overlaying, motion and speed editing, smooth. Okay, so he does all of these videos, up to 15 minutes of footage provided, up to 3 minutes running time, sound design and mixing, motion graphics. So he does motion graphics and everything for your video for $10. So that's $10 per video. That's $10 per 15-minute video, I believe. And that's just a sample, right? So let's come back here. Let's get out of that. And we have live action explainers. I will say and do anything on video. I will produce a professional explainer video with a voiceover. I will make an amazing promotional video for your business. I will create unique YouTube videos using stock footage. Let's see what this is.
It's about understanding. It's about understanding value. It's about making data more than just numbers, but insights you can act on. It's about better decisions, more informed decisions. It's about more than rank and SEO. It's about you and your sites flourishing. Rank Ranger's Beta Blitz. It's here. See it now at rankranger.com.
Not bad. A 30-second video editing background. That's not bad. I like that. I thought that was pretty good. Not bad. Logo photography. This is something I may want to get into. You're giving facts. 267, what's going on? And let's see, video and animation. Then you come back. The biggest thing is where is it? Graphic design. It's logo design. Now you have all types of logos that people can do for you. So our studio will design a professional creative business logo and stationery. And again, you just have these guys. I mean, you can just go for days just looking at Fiverr, just breaking this shit down and what these other creators can help in your creative journey, right? A lot of people would benefit for actually having a logo for their channel. Like my logo, I need a new logo for my channel. These fakes in the community. Okay, Terry, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see here. Again, you have this person. I will do a minimalist modern business logo design, right? So you just click here. Now the best part about this is the people who do the video intros. What's going on? These are video intros that you can use for your YouTube video. Now, I plan on using someone like this to do an intro for my live streams. And it's going to have to be a very comprehensive video. So I think I had the person on my main account. And let's see here. Intros. Pro services. Let's see. Sort by relevance. Relevance, trailer video. Let's see this person. It was somebody. Let me see. Nah. That's not bad. I like that. Not exactly what I'm looking for though, right? Video 3D intro. Let me see if I can find him here, because it's a dope intro. Hey, information man, what's going on? So the majority of the earlier part of the live stream was talking about the creator economy and how that's changing, that's paving a new path for different content creators. Second part of the live stream, I started talking about virtual YouTubers featuring Code Miko and AI Angel. Now we're just talking about the creator economy as a secondary market on places like Fiverr, where one creator can exchange commerce with another creator. And we're looking at video intros that people can use. What page is that you're looking at? This is Fiverr. I'm looking under 3D video. I can't share it. I'm looking under 3D video logo intros. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. I like that. A little too dramatic for my taste though. There was one guy who I saw on here who I wanted to do something with. Let me see something. But he wanted to charge you way too much. You see, and the things like that's something that you can get off of a template for Vegas and Premiere, right? So I wouldn't do it like that, right? But moving off of the video logo stuff. So if you come back here on Fiverr, you can have people do music. Now here's the best part. So you got someone edit your podcast. You can have someone make a beat for you, which is new. I believe that's new. So you got people make beats for you. I will make you an artist type beat or custom rap beat. So let's look here. Right, check this out.
Hello, my name is Toby.
Okay, Toby. And then you have people who will rap your custom song. I produce a hip hop, trap, rap, hip hop, lo-fi beats for you, right? So if you're a person who makes beats, you can sell your beats on Fiverr. Let me see something. Rappers, DJ drops, DJ mixing, podcast, voiceover, singers and vocalists. Let's see.
Tell me where'd you go? Just waiting, it's killing me so. I'm feeling so low. I just can't let it go. I'm hoping you'll come back. Hoping you'll come back. When you're around me, I'm not in control.
That looks like he's using a weight. That looks like he's using What mic is that? I can't tell. That's a condenser though, because you can tell by the cap.
Around me, I'm not in control. You take me down, you open me and eat my soul. For you, okay, cause I'm feeling here's something. My mind is wasting, I'm just wondering what's happening. Based on your actions, I probably.
He sounds good, man. And when it comes to the singer vocalist, right, you have 30-second vocals. Record vocals up to 30 seconds. Lead vocal. He's the lead vocal, so he's the main vocal you hear. Double track, I don't know what that means. And project file delivery, right? So then you can have people rap. Check this, right? So peep this. So you can have people that are actually rapping. There you go. This guy right here. I like this guy. I want to do something with this guy, right? So peep this. So his delivery is, he has 4 orders in the queue. He always has 4 orders in the queue. So listen to this guy.
I've been fighting, trying to be the greatest. I'm so tired of conversation. Always been so underrated. They don't wanna test me, man, to a Bentley. And every single minute in a moment, if I say it, then I wrote it, better know that everybody gonna know what I've been going, steady flowing emotion. Let me slow it down, autistic like Vinci. My imagery, painting pictures vividly, viciously murdering any rapper to the first degree. Only competition is killing everything I make like Casey Anthony. Do it all day. Now I'ma keep on going till I'm up there with the greats. No gone. I've been chilling, I ain't left my room today. I've been steady working, trying to find my way. I got opposition trying to put me in the ground. Why I keep a 40 on me, got a silence for the sound. I've been chilling, I ain't left my room today. I've been stressing over life, I'm stressing over everything. I got dirty rounds, bet you.
All right. So that's just like, I think I heard this one too.
Y'all didn't want me to enter this contest. Once at the blow, been a walking bomb threat. 23, but I got a god complex. Only cause I'm better than everybody here. It's not complex. I'm popping. Sorry, I'm sick, I'm coughing. Y'all seen the news that last one alone. Probably nothing but you wannabes all in the coffin. Plus, I ain't even started. Trying to catch all bodies like a mosh pit. I'ma put them in the scope and target. They're like, James, why don't you start yet?
Okay, because I couldn't put the link in the chat because the link was too big. Yeah, I mean, so then if you're looking, I heard this. I think I like this guy.
J, A to the Y. Ask around town, baby, I'm that guy. So wait, the man I kinda dry. You wanna get the place lit? Give me the mic, let me DJ. Run a couple vibes, two dancer. Give me the lights, on me gus them. Already told you me not beg a friend. Another dope freestyle, here we go again. So let me rap now. I went away for a minute, but I'm back now. I kept it moving like a train, I'm on track now. I get it more than one way, back to back now. I keep the love on top, no Beyonce. That's why I ain't concerned what they got to say.
And so how you can do it really is that you'll get, so now a lot of them, they do one verse or hook. So I will rap the lyrics, flow for one verse or hook. It'll be the lead vocal up to 30 seconds. And then what you would do is you come here and then you'll get someone to sing in between, right? And let's see if I can find the girl. It was the girl that I liked. Is it her? Or is it you? Is it us? Is it me? Let me stop. Let me not. Gonna get the mile. Let me stop. Yeah, let me stop. Let me just pick the girl right here. Let me just pick her. Let's see. Like that. That's actually, I'm actually gonna add her to my list. because I actually like that sound and I could actually use that. I'm going to add this girl right here because I like that. So what I want to do is I want to have a custom music intro for my live stream. My own custom track, like my own song. I'm gonna have my own intro song. Just me. But that's the aspect of the creator economy. You can do what you want to benefit you and to generate income and to be the most creative person that you can be. And you can do that by doing business and commerce with other creators. I like this track. Do other tracks like that? Okay.
Take a little bit.
All right. This is how this is how they show you how they do the secondary vocals, right? Or the chorus. So this should be the chorus.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, Africa.
Okay.
I wanna run away.
And usually how this works is they'll send you the sound file and then you do all your editing and stuff or you're in. I like that. So let's come off of that because I'm starting because you know I can go in depth when I start doing my thing, then I start just doing my thing on the stream, right? I mean I guess. Let's see what else I can show you guys. What I want to do, 3D product animate. Let me see. 3D video intro. I'm trying to find a dude that I wanted to work with. Because all of these videos that you're seeing right now are like just like templates for like Premiere and stuff. Yeah. Because I've done so many templates, I can tell when I'm looking at a template. Anyway. That's the creator economy concept in a nutshell. Main sticking points about that is simply it's based upon the content, your own brand that you're building, and your relationship with the people, your followers, the people that you're influencing, and how you're using your influence and your content and your brand to do commerce with companies, businesses, and individuals. And the creator economy is something that it's pretty much you being an entrepreneur, and they go both hand in hand, and you just creating and making money off of your creations. But the main focus on that has to be content and not on who you're linked up with, not the type of gear that you're buying. The sole focus is on the content and treating your content, your business, your platform like a business, and actually catering to fostering actual real connections with the people who you're trying to influence, and your followers and your subscribers, your viewers, all of these things. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know what happens when that song is on. I appreciate people for watching, but you know, when you hear the song, it's time to go. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is C over D Technician. I am so happy that you guys tuned in tonight. It's been a great live stream. I appreciate for the people for tuning in. I hope you guys are able to take a lot of value from the things that I talked about tonight. The creator economy, how to do it, what it is, how you can get involved with it, the benefits of it. But until next time, thank you, goodbye, good night.
Maybe in an ear, it's that explosive